thank you. I don't know, we're going to speak in English. Can you Acholi?
Feel free, but we are going to do English and go as well. Just feel free, which one you want.
First of all, thank you for hosting me. I had a long day. I'm giving oral exams at the university. It's one of the last things I'm doing as an external examiner in law. So it will give me time. It's indeed true, I resign. Now, those who can record this video, please record it and use it for purposes we want to cover. When the Juba peace talks were being negotiated, many others, the late Chora, Professor Reality, but not about Mao, React Material. One of the clauses, Council of Bagisu. These people who are recovering from the war, no one in Uganda should take advantage of them. Some architects who were there in the Juba foresaw this situation. It is a scientific information. Professor Ngoma, it takes 5 times the number of years the number of years that the war took place for any society to completely recover from the war. So, if you had war in your society for 3 years, it takes 3 times 5, 15 years for that society to recover. We've had war for 23 years. That means we need 115 years for Acholi to fully recover from the war. That means anything happening in the north right now is those who are taking advantage of people recovering from the war. Man, the Juba peace talks foresaw this. So this Balaalo influx in Acholi is first of all a violation of one of the clauses of the Juba peace talks. Man, in itself is an act of aggression. It is an act that can bring the war. Now, there are 3 scenarios that people should pay attention to. I'm talking about this as a political philosophy. The immediate threats that we have as Acholi is what I would prefer to call an extinction crisis. We have societies that have gone extinct on the face of planet Earth. In Uganda, I don't want to talk about the Americans. Let me come to Uganda. There are 3 societies that are facing what we are facing. Let me say 4. One, the Chope. The Chope were remnants of the Luos who were crushed during the Kabalega resistance. Gubiru, Banyoro, some of them crossed to Laos, some of them crossed Acholi. The Chope are facing an extinction crisis. Right now, you don't find any Chope living with a true identity as a Chope. Now, I may ask questions. These are facts, these are not opinions. What is a Chope? Unet acting model is a Chope. This gentleman, Mogo, chairman, Boga, is a Chope. When they enter into another society, they live in another identity. Because they have been crushed, they are remaining by the extinct. Another tribe is on the verge of getting extinct, Uganda, and the Eek. But there are only 23,000, but the parliament deliberately decided to carve a constituency and allow them to have an MP to save them from an extinction crisis. We know what is happening among the Bakonzo. They were suppressed by the Banyoro for a very long time, to the extent that if 2 Bakonzos are in buses, they keep quiet and speak the Batoro language. Until they are alone, then they start speaking their own language. That is a cultural extinction. Okay. Now, Gilmatica Jimmy Acholi, Kupetini, Rom Poke, 11 political science, like Yangwen. Invasion, migration, ethnic cleansing, your ethnic extinction. Normal trade. Now, let us first define what defining Balaalo very more. We have to take a deep in Balaalo. I'm going to take a right now. Bukutana 2 weeks, a political philosophy article on Balaalo. Balaalo ni kubeto maulwoni Balaalo. Acholi no mero waluonge ni Adonyi Nyoro. Adonyi mati Acholi ti category B. Achiel Bobby White for obvious reasons and for my political reasons. Kubetini jo maulwoni Balaalo ni Acholi. Naromara wana lock it na mero lock it more. Jo maulwoni Balaalo ni Acholi. Kitiki Akuli Ali Aparachiel 11,000 crowns. 11,000 crowns of this Balaalo in Acholi. There are 274,000 heads of cattle in Acholi, all in this 11,000 crowns. This is an invasion. Even what is happening in the Gaza Strip, where they're fighting for a strip of land 45 kilometers within, it's not akin to what is happening in Acholi. We have 11,000 crowns. We have people, 60% of the people we are calling Balaalo. You remember 11,000 of them. 11,000 were chased, were forcefully deported from Tanzania. 11,000. Tanzania for your information, while me and Tanzania, why did President Museveni yela Naka Jakaya Kikwete umeyamachete dog bigwa kwa umemla dito Toyota they don't get work in Wamachanda. Now jo 11,000 back in Tanzania when go to the Uganda when and out of 11,000 percent here among my Acholi Yima Acholi don't like from man Yima Acholi don't like from man but can my life yeah Come to put you in a put what I ask go to the baby Yima Acholi don't like from man me Jordan Rwanda me Jordan Congo me Jordan Burundi me Jordan South Sudan me Jordan Eritrea kidong me Jordan Uganda. You want to like them. Obetini, Wajiki Banyankole, Bagiti Acholi, Kitty Percent, Kiaraman, Balaalo 10%, Piarabiti. And one Mujarwana 10%, Piarabiti. Wajiki come to Mokan and Ludoki, Mabanagiti Acholi, and Obitika Fu, Pegitia Wapadia. What you better make one land to make one? Poor man, get Banagiti Acholi. If you in Mogo in Waya, where you make it one land. Ipade sub-county the term. They don't make it one like don't make it. Although in 2001 which is sub-county there. Compared to sub-county there. So let Madame Tie Kadon Kere in Acholi. Ubikele Wakao, Bell Bitero Mwara Bero. Bell Bitero Mwara Abero. No Karabaki board Acholi development. Bingo, BM Kitika taking advantage of your Matika recovery from Lumwony. That is number one. Me and Rio, we are coming to statistics. Balaalo Bagotoji Acholi, come in with a ball. Statistics more at Cwako office, Bagulu and Kirkuk district in 1985. If you are a woman, we are born, we are people. You're the Jayman of Uluki Kipu, no Jay, Aliba Rio Kipiara Bor, 285,000 heads of cattle were in Acholi. But in the war, let me quote, the war, the 1987 war, brought cattle raids and looting. This is not my opinion, this is academic data. Brought cattle raids and looting that reduced the heads considerably. In 1997, when they did the second statistics, the combined heads of cattle for both districts of Bulu and Kipu was an estimated 5,000 heads from 285,000, less than 2,000, less than 2% of the original number. And in the world's opinion is, those who want to read, you can check this is authentic data from number for reference from Ulan Kitkum District Annual Report from 1998. So what is happening now? First of all, let me thank Kwana Wati Lemon, Kwana Wati Levati. Where I was in Lemon, the Alur and thinking, but you'll let me thank the President for issuing executive order, the first executive order. Thank you. Let me thank the Chief Justice, Chigamoy. Watch. Give another figure here. Uchung Kitian and then I'll be talking to him, Tapir, Kitapir. Maybe your time, the reality ground. One job answer, one which way. The job in law. Kimi is our one. And then Lutier Waka to lips and dear President, Mayor Executive Order, Corona number 2, Dr. Yemi. When get you here, near Balaalo, your art, actually. A lot of them did one more by 1 year. A lot of the general Rio, the war my level. I tell you what, the day, America John, though good John, you came Rwanda, you won't make it on the ornamented by Uganda. So, Kilmatica yellow, Johnny, Kilmatica yellow, Karanyan quality, Rwanda, won't kind of put one come to the visit or hour of ornamented. Manura, Jolly car get pounds in the chessboard. So, Ellie Gumbo, Kuberi, my divided, Mirror chair of 4 Charlie Lacan won, very Kimara, yeah, chair by put. Morno je kuna ke maga cher wa put ni po ye ni ke pai ba kada da ko be dong ne ma de ba ni ber cher ka kuye ilaka wana wa tractor peramu wan wa eka che de kun wa to gi Balaalo 11,000 crowds 250,000 to 85,000 heads of cattle Roma ke jam ma ke ayo atwa ara ko mo kin Mago Cher Pade. So, Gaman, the Uganda of Mary, Doyo Pa, Joma Abi Log Kajani, Don Gido, War Caro, who became Paro. And we have Lumwony, GMT, me, Don and Miro, and La Pena Rio. They are well locked. And executive order. And being divided, not Muchi, no more man, Udong. Not much of the don't be one lucky chair in the bearing one quar. Because Taylor of Terry, and maybe my water, why are they when you were kind, mighty a chair ready? Baby, Quacheruki, Kiri, cocky one. Kitchen of water. He waited top mile and teacher of my house. No man of the children, be to that extent, what presidential executive order 1 year, the chair of power. Of course, he wanted half a loaf is better than nothing. Come down, come over, chair of it. Why, you can't put a body. But what kind of children we're going to see? Man, and look, no one told me what do you want? A chair, a tap, where one nail. We are real. Guy, chair of lady. Ichero Ichero Takwai Ichero Johnny Uchero Watano Gramo and I Uchero Watukuro Uchero Cwako. What way the time can Jokerman Lara Mom Tiki in Kara Padway, Kiki Kari, Mono Monga Young team because Acholi Lantern is also important. Yampa White and Banana White in Donkipakara, Mompakado, Mompakara, Tika to go to Dompa to go. That evolution is going to take another 40 years. That is why you can now in the court records, the backlog of land cases, people law in northern Uganda, the judiciary is choked. So, kind of land can cover Baruli, and I told him money, Manutika Lara Mommy, don't care more Balaalo, where no bureau dodging of Ironi, Tino Coin and Lara Monte Karaja. I have cases now in court where Karachi and Tika Banal chain, Tika be a Kaka to chain. A Kenny of Banyoro, Kenya. Now, as I pat down, put it on the pen. I think a document kind, I'll be trying about pens on more. Technology should allow you to share it on this world. Technology must allow. Can I take a kitchen? You have to share it. I think it's much about my child, the Congo man. No minister. Rama, Kwame Rama, but I can't let out of it. Ikamiyo twayar ki Balaalo mi bero ing'ok Acholi maki wajani pamit kimini be mwara chiel mi bero ing'ok Acholi as long as ichelo ng'ok as long as ikero water boy niye pamit mi bero ing'ok Acholi Banyankole eno meyo ing'ok pe Acholi wakati ki Acholi langod ruoni wanero kwen politicians wanero pamit tikai Balaalo, bright Ramirama, my baby, get a parliament. I don't know where to have it down. They want staying 1 year in New York. We pay one. It's your religion. It'll be clear with you. So, whatever we are doing, let's follow the law. I insist and repeat, whatever we are doing, let's follow the law. Won't you have a while ago, Lord, or lock on me around the Lagnan? Friends on mom, they Lagnan, young now. Check one of one going to want you PDF. So whatever we are doing, we follow the law. The biggest weapon we have is our votes. Anyone who jokes with us, we will not vote for the president. But other than that, on the issue of land, let me quote word here. If the government does not help resolving it, if all the government actors does not come to support President Museveni enforcing this directive, forget about the issue of fencing. We will not sit down and watch our people being conquered. There is no single Acholi suffering in Rwanda. There is no single Acholi buying square mile of land. No single Acholi buying square miles of land in Ankole. We should not be fooled. We are properly educated. We are probably even more educated than you. There is nowhere on earth where you can buy an acre of land at 600,000 shillings. That is the bottom of red level. We are not stupid. So the negotiation here, as long as I am in a platform where there are Balalos, top their leadership, I have put pressure in that platform. Now, so you want a platform, I don't we on pay a petty me a pa. I don't know like more Martina Janet Beckett. Mogo de Legone had the wet jam no more, you Rio. And the power of no having on the way, what can I get way of the Cwako. I wish she had a document, Kiriku Bene, where I can repay, where pay down there. Minister, more, but the 12, lead issuing customary land certificate. What you want to pay? Now I go and make a way. My LC1 G, Bagisu, LC1 pity la terra, LC1 pity la terra, but the mental. LC1 is not a natural leader. Non quar where will near a car will be J, and you won't come make a boogie. Where the Bene will not, but the Kala boogie. We are down a liberty well be J, be able to meal, make signing in training center, no longer just signing down a Rio. So the kingdom here was no wrong. Where was you over jail or Odonga? Don't play hard to go away a kind.
A point about the matter, Jim Dwong Mukati. Topic large. Chatamini Mapia Tapetu 12. Lawful poetry and Kitma Kikarukere. The politics in 2026. Which are in Mantiki. But I mean, you tamper down because you would not know what Jim Bejo. I don't know what name message can be with you.
In a room share, can I do it currently? Can I do it when you went to be down there? No, or I send it on the other page.
No, you can share it with me. You can share it with me, also send it there. I'll be able to tell Eddie to share it. Or we'll share it with Eddie. Eddie, we need to put that on screen.
Yeah, put it there. We're down there and then look, we can't for any reason.
I mean, that document wrong by the very target. I made a opportunity to get down. We are going to